Okay, here's the Ampeg VL503. It's around 20 years old, and this thing it really is an awesome amp. It was designed by Lee Oskar, and it has 3 completely separate tube channels, 2 preamp channels, and then of course tube power amp. And right now it has 6550s in it, which makes it 75 watts. Whereas it has a switch in the back. You can flip a switch, put in EL34s, then it'll be 50 watts. And also there's bias knobs in the back, and so all you do is put in new tubes. There's an individual bias control for each tube. You adjust it until the light turns green and you're done. It's so cool, you don't have to have a tech bias your amp for you. Anyhow, this is designed to be able to sound like all the great amplifiers of the past. It really is a good amp. Hardly anybody knows about it. I think it was about around $1,500 whenever brand new. And so that's my guitar making noise, not the amp. So anyway, here's just some settings. Like for example, this is supposed to be like 55 champ. Okay, and that's with the reverb. This is without the reverb. This is single coil pickup. That previously, that was like the pickup turned down. This is a pump bucking turned up to 10. Single coil pickup. Like a JTM, excuse me, sorry, this is supposed to be like an AC30, 1961. Gotta crank up the volume some. That's this channel. And the thing is, if you crank them, this built-in attenuator. And it's super cool. Usually people spend a couple $100 on an attenuator. What it does is it takes the output going to the speaker and it suppresses it, so you can crank it and get all the natural distortion from cranked tubes, and then just attenuate it down. And then this was supposed to be like a AC30 top boost. And then take off the attenuator. I hope that doesn't distort on the video, probably will, but in real life it sounds incredible, it really does. And here's the reverb, and there's an individual reverb knob for each channel. Crank the reverb. A little bit of reverb. guess it would be like a Fender twin reverb. These are adjustments for the power tubes themselves, slope and presence. Sound like a Fender twin reverb without the distortion and without the reverb. Sounds very good. This has all kinds of settings. For example, 64 Fender Blackface twin reverb, 62 Brown Face Deluxe, 60s Fuzz Face, a 77 Boogie Mark I, 64 Reverb Rocket, 71 Hiwatt Custom 50, a 66 Marshall JTM 45, a 73 watt Super Lead. Let's just check that out and see what this sounds like. And there's in the manual, there's a diagram shows you where to put all the knobs. This is a frequency selector for this channel. I mean, this thing really was made to be tweaked. Any buzzing you hear is from the single coil pickup. Just put it on the humbucking, no buzzing whatsoever. This is the Marshall sound here. And of course, you turn it up, you're going to get more distortion. Attenuate it down, crank it. This is it. It really is full of tons of features, tons of sounds. It's like as many sounds as you would want. It was advertised, whenever it was made, it was advertised as 1 amp to replace all the amps. Like, if you own this, you own everything else. Wasn't that many made, not too many people know about it, but I was told a lot of these Mesa boogies try to do the same thing, or do the same thing, and I've never heard of Mesa, but people have told me that this sounds much better than one of those. So it's a great opportunity, great amplifier. If you want it, it can be yours.